Okay, so I'm now going to take my Libre Sensor off, and this is really, really easy. Quite good if you have one of your little swab wipes handy. So you'll get 2 of these in your pack. So you'll use one of them obviously to prepare the surface before you put it in, and then I save the other one for taking this one off when it's due. So you can see it's already started to peel off a little bit here, and that does happen sometimes. Okay, so literally you just then go to an edge and you literally just peel it off, and it will look like that. So you can probably see that there's now a really black sticky circle on your arm basically. So just take your little wipe and just give that a rub. It just helps to dampen it down a bit. And that might be enough, or you might need to get a towel and get the towel over it. It is very, very sticky. So yeah, I sometimes use a damp face flannel to rub the excess off. So I don't know what that looks like, whether it looks clean or not. I'll have a look at it in a bit. But that is how you take your sensor off. So I'm now going to show you how to put your new sensor on. Okay, so I'm going to show you now how to put your new Libre sensor on. So you've just taken the old one off. So you'll have your box here, and you literally, I've already done it, but you basically tear off that little bit there to open the box. So you open the box and you'll have your instructions here at the top. Just take those out. You will have this bit here and that. And you have 2 of your injection swabs, so we're going to use one of those now. So the arm that you've just taken the other one off, you want to give that a rest for a couple of weeks. So you need to choose the other arm. So you do need to use this little wipe, and make sure that the surface you're going to attach your sensor to is clean. So you don't want any body lotions or sun creams or anything on there. So it needs to be clean and ready for your sensor to go on. So make sure it's clean. Then you take your little wipe, pre-injection swab, and you can smell the alcohol on that. So what you want to do is really go round approximately where you're going to put the new one, and you then need to wait a little bit. So you need to wait for that to dry. So don't try putting your sensor on straight away, because that surface is going to be damp, and it's not the best surface for the sensor to adhere to. So it needs to be clean and it needs to be dry. So just give it a couple of minutes, and whilst you're waiting, you can then prepare your sensor. So you've got this little cup here and that bit. Sorry, I'm going out of shot. So what you do with this bit is go to this little peak at the end, and you simply just pull it back. So you do want a nice firm surface here, really. You know, a table, something like that. Don't really want to try and do it on your knee. So I am going to do it on the sofa cushion. I would usually choose something else. So you've then got this little thing here, and what you need to do with that is twist it off. So you take a hold of here, and that's just shaped nicely for you to twist it off. You take a hold of that and you literally just twist. Okay, so that comes off, and you can just place that off to the side. So what you're seeing there is this sticky underside of the sensor ready to go onto you, ready for application. Okay, so it hasn't got the cannula sticking out of it just yet, because that's what we're going to do just now. So you look at the blue and you want to go round until you get to this bit here. So you can see that sort of cut out there. And you need to line that up with this bit here. So it's all marked out for you. It's really easy. So you've got a little, so they've marked it out here. You want to line that bit up with that. So really, really easy. You can't go wrong with this. It is pretty foolproof, really. So you place that in line with this. Again, you would ideally have this on a firm surface. So you basically press it in. That's all you do, press it in until it clicks. And what it's done now is it's picked up the little cannula. So you lift it out. If you have a look in there, you can actually see the cannula sticking out. See that? So you then go to your arm and you want to choose the back of your arm. You don't want it on the side here to start with. When I first started using these, I used to place it kind of like on the side, just because I thought that was the right place to place it. But then I did find that I would knock it. So I would knock it going through doorways and stuff like that. And if somebody sort of brushed past you quite closely, then they could knock it. So if you place it at the back of your arm, it's kind of out of harm's way there. So that's definitely the best place for it, and you will get a feel for where that place is. So it's up to you exactly which way up you want to place this, but I've just got a little thing of I like mine to be that way. So I like it to be smaller at the top, and then you've got your wider bit at the bottom, and that's just the way I like it to be. So you then literally just take a hold of this and you feel for the back of your arm, which is, I think that feels about right. What I'd encourage you to do when you're doing this to start with, and you might want to for a while until you really feel for where it should be, is to do it in a mirror and to actually have a look at where the back of your arm is. So from there then, and again this is really easy, all you do is push down. So you just push down so you hear the click, and that's the cannula now that's gone into you, and the sensor has stuck to your arm. So from there you want to just nice and gently, and it is very sticky, so it should be okay, but you gently pull that away, and there's your sensor. So you now need to get your little scanner, switch it on, and it will say scan sensor to check glucose. So I'm scanning this and it's a new one. So can you see that? That says starting a new sensor will end the sensor you're currently using. I've taken it off anyway. Would you like to start the new one now? No or yes? So of course you want to press yes. Scan sensor to start it. So you literally, and you know how to scan your sensor, just scan it, and then it says new sensor starting up, scanner will be ready in 60 minutes. And you just press OK up in that top corner there, and it says ready in 60 minutes, and it will count you down. So it will count down, how much longer you've got left until you can use your new sensor. So that's your new sensor in place. That will last 2 weeks, and then you just do exactly the same thing next time. So I hope that was helpful, and let me know how you got on.